Oh man, I don't know what happened. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Sunday STOCKcast. My name is Cruz. I am the founder and head trader over at NewAgeWallStreet.com. We are primarily an options trading community, day trading, things like that. We do trade some small caps and other things from time to time. I actually been getting into crypto, so I've been getting into some crypto stuff lately. I can't help but laugh at myself. I think I pressed the wrong button, but welcome, guys. What is up? I hope everyone had a really nice weekend. It's actually still starting to warm up here in New Mexico, so I was really pumped to be able to get outside. At my gym, actually, we have At the gym, there's like an outdoor area where you can work out and stuff. And dude, nothing beats like an outdoor workout. Like, going to the gym is cool and everything, but being able to work out outside is very, very nice. So, welcome, guys. We are going to get into some tickers and things like that. Oh, a couple announcement things. This week is our 2-year anniversary on the 29th. Super pumped about that. We're going to have a workshop on Thursday and Friday. So Thursday, Friday, we're having a workshop here. There's members flying in. We got local people coming in. We got some other people coming as well. And super pumped about that. Celebrating the 2-year anniversary of New Age Wall Street. We're gonna trade together in the morning, do some lecture, and then we're gonna have party on Friday. Should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna record everything, make a video and stuff, and should be really, really cool. So kind of stressed out trying to get that all done, doing that on my own. What else? I think that's it as far as right now. I am still trying to get together get the Trade Factory all put together, get that going and everything. So that's gonna take a little bit. So I'm now back to being like a one-man team. So my assistant that I had, Darian, he moved on to other things, I guess, and he's no longer with me. And I'm doing everything on my own. So I have some friends that I think they're gonna start helping me out this week on some things. So that would be very nice. We'll start cranking out some more content for you guys. I know that I've been kind of slacking on that, but just been trying to focus on trading and make sure everything's okay before we get into like the content on the stream and stuff. Everyone can hear me, right? I hope everyone can hear me. Welcome, guys. All right. So a couple things here. Oh, that's it. Oh, someone tried to go and someone was really, really hating really, really hard. So now in all my videos, I got to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. I do not claim to be a financial advisor. All the information in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Is not advised to buy or sell any type of instruments or equities or any options or anything. It's not advice. It's not financial advice, even if it may seem like financial advice, right? We're just here having a good time, just going over some stocks and going over some things together, but I'm not advising you to buy anything, all right? PSTH, hello there. What's up? Zach, Ronnie, what's up? What's up, guys? Yeah, let's jump right into some stocks and go into some tickers, guys. If you guys have some stuff that you've been working on your trading that you want me to answer, something technical, let's go over those too. So if you have questions, definitely put them in. Let me see here. All right. So let me switch the screen here. All right. Boom. All right. So there we go. So here you're able to see my screen. We'll go over PSTH here first for you there, bro. PSTH. Let's see. What do you see a value in this chart here, dude? If you're calling this out, so there has to be a reason why you're calling it out. I think a lot of the people that come into the STOCKcast and that call out tickers and things like that, and this type of forum, it's more of a confirmation bias of what they're looking for than actually wanting advice. So I think you already know what's going on with it, but you want some type of confirmation bias from someone that you respect as has a little bit more information there. So yeah, Bill Ackman. A lot of earnings this week, higher premiums, how you're playing these. Yep, that's a good point. You can advise me anytime, bro. What's up, Serge? What's up? Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you come back, dude. Yeah. So on this PSTH here, though, what is there? Bill Ackman news. What is the? Is this like a SPAC thing? Pershing Square SPAC discloses Bill Ackman's tweets could be a deal announcement be coming. So, dude, you don't want to speculate on something, bro. Like, this is the thing with trading is that, especially with me being a technical trader, I don't speculate. We don't get paid to speculate or guess or try to anticipate a move. We're here to, manage our risk and be able to put risk on with a set parameter that we have. We aren't guessing what's going to happen. So, and that's what I think is going on here. If you're trying to anticipate or guess a move because someone is gonna buy it, then it's not gonna work. You're not gonna get very 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 far. The biggest SPAC ever. This is the biggest SPAC ever. So I mean, if the technicals lined up, and the technicals lined up, and you have the news as the catalyst, absolutely. But I don't like this chart at all, dude. This chart looks pretty horrible, to be honest. So lots of overhead. If I come in and I do like this, my swing type setup here, we have the point of control right here at the 2411. So that would be your overhead resistance that it needs to get up to. If it could break that, then you have a kind of a gap up here to get to 2560, or first 2488 and then 2575 or so. But you could even see that this, I believe this is the 50 candle, 50 whatever. I could even do it on the daily here. The 50-day would be the resistance right here to the upside. There's a little bit of a gap right here if you could see that. Does it make sense? All right. Then, with that being said, the only thing I do like about this is that it's putting in like kind of this bottoming pattern where it's found the support right here at this 22 right here as well, and it's starting to push up. It just has a lot of overhead right here, bro. It's going to be pretty bumpy for it to try to move up. So that's it, dude. But please do not try to guess or anticipate a move just solely on news. Have other things to go alongside with it. Fundamentals, technicals, things like that. Try to get as many pieces to the puzzle to build a bigger picture as possible. Just don't guess because of speculation, if that makes sense. That's gambling. That's not trading. All right, cool. I have a shopping list of tickers here, guys. We'll go ahead and start at the top. Here, Zach had asked a question. So a lot of earnings this week, higher premiums. How are you playing these if you are? It's going to be tough. So I think we're going to have to be really, really patient, especially with me liking to play the higher beta names, like, the tech stocks and stuff like that. And that's probably a good place to actually go ahead and start on what we're talking about here today, is to acknowledge where the indices are. Acknowledge where these ETFs are, excuse me. So like with the SPY, we had, just to go over what happened this last week in the SPY. So we had came up here to the highs, and then right as soon as we were getting up here to the highs, they released news on that capital gains tax, and then it just came straight back down. It held the support near the 411.50, and then we ran up sick on Friday. Very nice move on Friday here on the SPY, and then sold into the close. So 415 is going to be our support. So 415 is going to be our support for right now, and so we may come down a little bit lower. Hey, I didn't even check futures open. 1 second. Oh, futures are just flat, so nothing too big there. So on this, what I'm looking at is we did push up, give up a little bit of a gain. So 415 is going to be our support, and then for us to come push up towards the highs here of the 418.25 is the high. But what I was trying to point out is that on the Qs are not as strong as the SPY. So the SPY is not at all-time highs or making new highs as of yet. It is putting in this nice like downward support. So it put in the support at the 334 when it came down, and it's working itself up. But it's definitely some resistance for it to break 340 again. So 340 right here is our area of interest to the upside, and then all-time highs for it to go. So just something to be aware of, that when we go into earnings on a lot of the tech names this week. I believe we have Tesla, Amazon. Do we have Amazon this week? Apple this week. Lots of those tech names. That's going to tell a lot for the Qs and overall sentiment of what's going on. Okay, so just be aware of those. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Helps a lot. So just overall in the market, that's what we're looking at. And then going into some of the tickers I'm looking at. So Snapchat had earnings last week, and now we kind of put in this huge cup. So if you see this huge cup and then handle right here, right, and then also this back and forth channel, right? So if we come over to the bigger time frame, this is actually signaling compression now, where it could actually start pushing up, right? So it could also break down and come back down to the 50. But if the overall sentiment and tech and what have you stays up, then we're looking at this kind of neckline break up here at 65. First breaking the 63 and then 65 for this to come up. So like an entry on this would be good on, let's do something like this. So you see this downward wedge right here, this downward channel. So if we're able to open up relatively flat tomorrow, this would be a good entry for us to make the move for us to continue going further up. I like that. Cool. Yeah, if you guys have takers or anything, let me know. We'll go over them together. And then let me see here. Where's my, oh, there it is. All right, so lift. Lift is one that I'm looking at right here as well. Kind of the same thing right here, guys, is you're starting to see where this is kind of putting in this. Let me take this drawing off, but you could see where it's putting in this like down channel, right? So this downward wedge like that, like that. So if it breaks above 64, like 65 or so, then this would be a good move here, at least up to 68, the high right here, and then 70, and they could potentially keep on going further up after that. Cool. So looking at lift for that one, and then the esports stuff, dude, is looking really good, guys. There's lots of flow, like on there's lots of flow on like there's lots of flow on the flow algo for there's lots of flow on the flow algo for ATVI, so ATVI, which is Activision EA. But I like this as well. This is a nice little cup pattern right here as well, so we could come and kind of smooth this out on the daily. So cup handle right here, and you guys could see where if I do like a weekly chart, the breakout point right here is going to be this area. So we break out right here, and then that's our neckline, and then our first profit target is going to be 150 from this 143, and then for it to break all-time highs over here, which I believe is 150, 126, and for it to continue to keep on going. So I really like this here, kind of a little inverse head and shoulder. So head, shoulder, shoulder right here, break this to the upside in the neckline, and then for this to continue going up. So I like this one. What's up, HPT? What's up? All right. So that is EA. I like that one. And then BILI, Billy. So I really like this one right here, guys. If you come and you look more on the daily chart, this is kind of the inverse head and shoulders setup as well. So you have this area right here. Oops, let's do like this. So this area, right? So that here's your head and shoulders, right? So head, shoulder, shoulder. Here's your neckline in this area, right there. And so that's where it proved resistance on Friday as well. But if we're able to break that neckline 116, 117 or so, 120 is the next area, and then we could start working ourselves up towards these highs on Billy too. So do you guys like this setup? Anyone agree with this one? Yeah, I love this setup here on Billy, bro. This one's going to be a nice one. I like this. So signal compression right here, already crossed to the upside. It's already showing the potential breakout right here. I do like it, bro, as long as the market could support it. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. And then, okay, so then bearish pattern here, guys. So Peloton. I don't know when Peloton reports earnings or if they already did. Does someone know? I don't know, dude. But Peloton here, head and shoulders right here. So if you come like on the weekly, you could see a little bit better. But head, shoulder, little pop up right here. Here's your neckline, more like 95, but it's holding on to 100 by a thread. So once we break 100, you could start a little bit start a position there once it breaks 100, then add on the pops on the way down, and we got room all the way down to like 80 right here from 100. So 20% on a $100 ticker, pretty freaking nice. And who knows, because this was one of the tickers that benefited off of the whole COVID pandemic stuff. Everyone staying at home and kind of getting their workouts in and everything. So if the orders and everything for them, and maybe even earnings is bad, this could actually come all the way back down to like 40 or 50. So $50 would be absolutely awesome on Peloton. So it's a bearish case on this one. Okay. All right. HYLN, is that Helion? I actually like these guys. HYLN. They make the semi trucks, right? The electric semi trucks. Yeah, did you see that, Billy? So were you calling it out there, Ronnie? But yeah, this is the setup right here. And Billy, this is the one I like right here, bro. So a head, shoulder right here, inverse. Here's your neckline. Break from right here. Then first like 130 or so, and then for it to keep on going up. Peloton earnings on 5/6, so next week, right? So that'll be something to watch. We'll see how they position themselves this week on the flow. We'll keep track of that. Okay. All right. Helion. This was a big one of the hype names that came up with the whole the EV sector, and now this one is actually, so this is funny. Let's go over this a little bit because I kind of wanted to talk about this, but this is also like comparing to like PLTR, right? And all those, it almost looks exactly the same. So pop up, and then another like high, and then it just kind of fading down. But PLTR is actually showing some really good staying power of actually holding like 2120 right here. And I mean, you could argue the inverse head and shoulder right here as well. And for it to continue going up, there's a lot of buying by Kathy Wood on there, and lots of flow as well to the upside as well. I mean, I wanted to break to the downside. I wanted to break 20 and then get all the way back to $10, but it keeps on getting scooped up and bought anytime it makes lows. Yeah, we'll go over Tesla. Let's go over Tesla here in a second. We'll go over that. But here, so my point in saying that is that it almost looks the same as here in Helium, but it didn't have the same strength, the same interest of someone to keep on buying the dips. It just kind of came, straight down, and now it's actually below where it started. It started the whole move, right? So like the move started like 10, above 10. So if we start getting like a basing type pattern right here, where we're starting to hold $9, maybe $9.50 or so, then yeah, absolutely. If you buy that base, and then see if you could even get a move up, back up to 20 or so. So, but it's not something that's going to happen like today or this week. Probably it's going to take some time for you to actually maybe a positive news catalyst for it to do. Are they pretty heavily shorted? Let's see. It didn't do anything. I put it into my bot and it didn't do anything. So, oh well. I was trying to look at the open interest on it, see what the short flow was, but that's Helion. And then along with the PLTR, like this pattern, I still have maybe foolishly, I still have WKHS short here, and this is like the in between of Helion and PLTR. PLTR, like I said, is showing a little bit more strange, staying up. On WKHS, this is going down. So like you could see where it's wedging down, and if it breaks like this 1150 or 11 right here again, this is our neckline right here for it to start filling this gap right here, and then my profit target is all the way to 10. So I have like 3 different strikes of puts and strikes and expiration dates for this to start breaking down and coming down. But every time it comes down, Kathy Wood buys like 500,000 shares and starts propping it up. So, which is crazy because she's down quite a bit. Let's see. We could do the math real quick. Do you guys want to do the math real quick? Let's see here. This is a really cool resource right here, guys. If you guys didn't know, this is a website. I think it's free. I think you could pay for like more information, but basically it has all the information from Kathy's holdings. So ARKQ holdings at Workhorse updated daily. So this is the purple line right here is how many shares she has. So now she has 4.764 million with the cost average of 1665. So and then the price is down here at let's see here. So this is the price at 1268. So we could, where's my calculator? So if she has 16.65 times 4 point, or not, no point, 400, 700, 764. Right, that's it. So that's how much money it is. So then I don't know what I'm doing here. Then so then if I do that, right? So then let's see. So 476 million times 12.68. So then there this 79320600 minus, I don't know. I think it comes out to like 700 million or something like that, or 20 million. So yeah, 20 million though. I think she's down 20 million on that position altogether. So which is absolutely nuts, dude. So she keeps on, like I said, she keeps on buying right here on these dips. Very frustrating. I keep track of it because I have the position. So so yeah, I don't know. Oh, she has 3 point. Oh no, this is the size in it. So yeah, I'm actually was looking at trying to take more of an equity position on it instead of the options, because the time decay actually really sucks. So paying the interest on and shorting the actual commons would be better than the time decay. So I was gonna do that instead. But something I just wanted to point out. And then there's another one last ticker, I think. Oh, I just wanted to go over the hot like small caps from this last week for continuation here this next week. So OCGN, if you guys are following me on Twitter, I was talking about this where this ran up and then they did a midday offering and the circuit halted it down, and then after hours they actually started buying up right here, which I don't know if this is actually someone short that was covering maybe in after hours, and then that's what started making it run up. And then there's people that was chasing it up while I was moving too. But nevertheless, $12 is going to be your area of interest for tomorrow, and then 1360 or so. Even on the macro level, if you come and you take a look, 1360s right here. This kind of resistance neckline right here. Excuse me, resistance. And then if it breaks that, then we have a gap to like 18 or so, and it'll get pretty wild if that's the case, if it moves like that. The other one was MVIS. This one was moving really aggressively. One of my guys made like 30K, 40K on this on Friday, which kudos to him, is really freaking awesome. But this is showing, like, if you come into the big macro level, this is a huge channel right here, not necessarily showing compression as of yet on this big channel here. But if it breaks above this $19.20 or so, $20, then we could get a potentially pretty nice move here on this MVIS. So keeping an eye on this for it to break these resistance and for it to continue above 20. So keep an eye on that. And then that's it for those ones. Let's go over. Let's see which ones you guys have. Billy P. Spotify has earnings this week, right? Spotify and Shopify. So, so another Head and Shoulders here. That seems to be our Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. So that MVIS is definitely really key. I'm going to be keeping a look on that, especially like if I can't get any really good positions like on the tech names. Things are kind of lackluster there because of the earnings and what have you. I'm going to come and play some smaller names. Oh man, you saw that, Ronnie? Yeah, that was one I just wanted to show her at the room. So right here, head, shoulder, shoulder right here. Uh, so obviously it hit 300, but right here break above the 291, and then you have 300 on the dot. So 291, 293 or so, and then 300, and then you have room to like 305 or so. So on this Spotify, you definitely have room. I don't think they've had any like really good news or anything as of yet, right? They were running on like on this move up here, they were running on like getting Joe Rogan and Michelle Obama and all that, but I haven't really seen anything, um, that's making them stand out or anything again. So, um, that's the way I would play it. So, there's that kind of neckline we're talking about, 289, 290, and then 300. See if it goes, and then also, like I said, earnings this week. So, keep an eye on that. But yeah, this is basing here pretty nice, where it could start curling back up here on the more bigger time frame. So like that. Why is this chart all messed up? Holy crap. All right, compression, 4 hour MACD. Yep. So Peloton, Spotify. What do you think? Oh, let's look, go over Tesla. With mentioning Tesla as well, did you guys did anyone pay attention to Neo this week? Neo was absolutely awesome. So off this triple bottom, 1, 2, 3, and then you have this wedge, right? So you have this wedge that came down like this. Here was your breakout point, and then now this has room to come up to about 42, and then 45 after that, and keep on moving up. Especially since it kind of moves in sympathy with Tesla as well. So with that being said, we have Tesla right here. There's a lot of different ways to be able to look at this on Tesla, but definitely there is. Let me look at my notes over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so at about 7:30, so 7:30 is definitely the area of interest there, for it to be able to go up. Lots of things going on with the options there in that area. So you have to be cognizant of that. The way that I play earnings, guys, especially with the premiums being so high, the Tesla reports tomorrow after the bell. Don't play it tomorrow. Just leave it alone tomorrow. After they report earnings and you know which way they go, cool. Then we could go ahead and play. Like if they had really good earnings, great. We could go ahead and play the continuation or the gap. And then the same thing if it breaks down. That there's going to be a lot of hungry people down here buying that dip. If they did miss the earnings, no matter what, they're probably gonna be buying that dip. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. But please don't. If you take a position tomorrow, you're probably gonna wind up losing quicker than anything because of just the theta decay on those and the applied volatility. Okay, so just be aware of that. Yes. So that was that, Mark. Does that make sense, Mark? Does that help you out? But yeah, 7:30 is definitely the area of interest right here, bro. And then one of my guys actually called that close on Friday. That was pretty cool of him. So do people solely follow Kathy due to her Tesla play? Not necessarily. It was just so her whole thing was that she was kicking ass this last year with all the growth names, dude. All the big growth names that were running and gapping hundreds of percents. She was kicking ass, so that's why everyone was taking a look at kind of following her on those things. But I think that's kind of simmering down, and she's definitely at a loss on quite a few names as well. So just be aware of that. Please don't follow someone in a trade just because they're popular or that seems like a good idea. Please don't do that. It's a horrible idea and a horrible way to trade. Yep, MVIS. Yes, so Facebook as well. Here. So this is kind of here, Ronnie. This is kind of like our crossover play, right? So crossed over 300, came back and validated 300 as support now, and it may even go a little bit sideways on this 300, right? Maybe give us a little bit of dip. But I like this. If it could hold at least this top right here, right, 297 or so, I like this to curl back up and keep on going. So I do really like this one here. So this downward channel. So tomorrow should give us that breakout. It's just, dude, with the earnings, bro, it's kind of killing us because everything is set up really nicely, but to play options on it kind of sucks. So yeah, but I really like that one. And then the same thing for NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is kind of the same exact setup right here. Broke out of this huge, nice channel, right? It's a big old channel, broke 600, popped above it, came back and validated 600 as support now. It's going to hold, if it does hold 600, that's going to be your entry point around in this area, this slide down, and then you get the breakout right here about 610 for it to make a move maybe up to 620 and then 640 again. So same kind of move on Facebook. I like that. Cool. Awesome. Any other tickers or anything, guys? I feel usually I just kind of come in and I come in and do just like add a couple tickers and go over things right before I go live. And today I actually sat down and put some diligence in to try to give you as much value as I could and give you as many tickers as I could. And I like the watch list that we came up for this week. So I would like to hear next week if you guys played any of these. If any of these callouts, let me know how much money you make, or even tweet me and show tag me in it. I would love to see them, dude. I love seeing your guys' things. Nope, we didn't go over Amazon, but we could go over Amazon. I'm kind of not necessarily frustrated at it, dude, but it's just like this thing is rough, dude. It's just this huge channel, right? And 3,400 is the resistance. I think they have earnings this week, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. 3,400, dude. I actually still have a position from Thursday. So Thursday, I bought the dip on Thursday at 3303. So when this happened on Thursday down here, 3303, and then I rode it all the way up. I sold some at 3350, and I'm still holding a little bit here until next week. So I would love for this to reclaim 3350. You could see where this is definitely area of interest. And then a 3380 is going to be the hard part before it gets above, to 3,400. But again, I'm just waiting for the earnings, and then I'll play it after that, dude. Just kind of a slow mover with the overall market. Now, if the Qs, right, so like how we were saying the Qs are kind of lagging behind the SPY, if the Qs could get above 340 and start showing a law of strength, then I would love to get Amazon and let it make some moves. So, cool. Awesome. I feel like that was a lot of talking. All right. Next, just to let you guys know, I'm still debating on what days we should do the live trading still. We're not going to do it on Fridays anymore. Just trying to figure out what day is better for like my chat room to do it. I kind of feel bad doing it because then it's like one day that I'm not actually engaged with my chat. And I want them to be successful. Like, they pay me quite a bit of money to be there for them. And I feel like they kind of leave them hanging on those days. So we'll figure it out. Maybe we don't do it every week, maybe every other week or something like that. So I'm trying to make a decision on that. And then on top of that, we're having the workshop this week. So I won't be on YouTube on Friday. I will be concentrating on the members that are here in Albuquerque. And yeah, if you guys go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is cruz.her.nandez on Instagram. And I'll be posting like pictures from the meetup and the party and everything on there if you guys want to go and follow me on there. So, all right. If you guys want any other type of like content, things like that on Twitter, things like that, like I said, I'm having someone else that's coming in and start doing all that for me. So let me know what kind of stuff that you guys would like to see, and I'll make sure that they get on it, and they provide that for you guys as well. All right. Yeah, happy trading to you too, dude. Definitely wish you the best and luck there this week. All right, everyone. I hope everyone has a really profitable week. Last week of April. So this goes without saying. This is actually pretty important. Is that this is the last week of April, right? We have the first on Saturday, and then we have until about Memorial Day, guys, where will have some decent trading. And then usually after Memorial Day, the market kind of starts petering off and kind of gets pretty slow for the summer. So just be aware of that, okay? So don't. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting, like I said, another 3 weeks or so of at least decent trading, and then I'm going to size down for the summer and kind of work on more things for the chat room, other side of the business besides my trading, and work more closely with my members and stuff. And then when we get towards the end of the summer, we'll ramp up and do that thing. But I'm pretty excited because for Memorial Day weekend, I'll be in Tulum, Mexico for 5 days. So it'll help me reset. So I don't have any Wi-Fi or anything out there. I'll be able to kind of leave and not be able to see the market, and then come back with a fresh, have to kind of see where we're at type deal, and be able to reset everything. So that'll be pretty nice. Anyone else have any other tickers before I go? I don't know if you guys knew or not as well. The lifetime membership to the New Age Wall Street Room is we just left it at the $2.99 for the lifetime, guys. So if you guys want to come join, we would definitely love to have you. We have a great group of guys that have been absolutely killing it. We have one guy that's killing it in the small caps. There's another guy that's been doing the growth names every day, and then all of us most of us do options on the bigger names. We've been doing pretty well at those, so definitely would be happy to have you as well. I'm sure you'll get some value out of our system and members that we have. All right, cool. That's it. All right. Well, awesome, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out, taking some time out of your weekend and your day to come and hang out with me. Please, if you guys take one of these trades, or you take one of these tickers that I called out for this week, I want to see your P&L. I want to see your execution. So tag me on Twitter and stuff. All right. So tag me in it. Send me your pictures. I like I said, I want to see them. I would love to see them, so I could cheer you on and retweet you as well. And we'll see you next weekend for the STOCKcast next week. Okay. See you guys.